Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the 50mm Dayan 2x2. So before we start anything, I'd like to let you know that the Cube Dude, if any of you are subscribed to him, which you all should be, I'll actually leave a link to his channel in the description, will not be having any more videos until June 7th because of some really intense schoolwork, which finishes on June 7th. He wanted me to let you know, so I did. So this cube can be bought from thecubicle.us for $16, which is kind of pricey, so is this cube worth the money? Before we look into that, I want to tell you guys about a new feature that I'm going to be implementing into my reviews. So on the bottom of the screen there will be annotations, timestamps will be in the description for mobile users, that will take you to different parts of the review so that you can see the parts of the review that you want to see, or you can watch all the way through if you wish. Hopefully this will make my videos more interesting and interactive for you guys. So the annotations should be popping up right about now. If you don't see the annotations, then make sure your annotations are turned on. So go ahead and click on an annotation to see the part of the review that you want to see. The turning of the 50mm Dayan 2x2 is smooth, fast, and quiet. The Dayan 2x2 is also called the Dayan Zanchi 2x2, which would imply that the core is a Zanchi, more specifically the 42mm Zanchi. If you have seen my 42mm Zanchi review, you know that the cube is a lot smoother and more stable than a standard Zanchi. The 42mm Zanchi still has the same speed of a regular Zanchi, of course, so the Dayan 2x2 is incredibly fast. Algorithms can be performed at very high speeds, and the cube is just so smooth. Finally, this cube is very quiet, but has sort of an airy, hollow sound. If you want to know why it sounds like that, check out the pieces section of my review. The 50mm Dayan 2x2 can corner cut remarkably well. 45 degrees is easy on this cube, and it can go farther, but it does require some force. Reverse corner cutting is only as far as the pieces can go before they actually start to overlap, so that would be about there. It'll go. Once the pieces start to overlap, it simply won't go. This amazing corner cutting makes algorithms a lot more fluid. The 50mm Dayan 2x2 can pop. Doing an extreme corner cut can result in pops, and sometimes if I'm just handling the cube too roughly, it can pop, but these pops are very rare and I've never had one during a solve. If you really messed around with the tensions, you could avoid pops altogether. The 50mm Dayan 2x2 does not lock up. Because of the amazing corner cutting, the cube just simply cannot lock up. If you want to see how amazing the corner cutting is, check out the corner cutting section of my review. The stickers the 50mm Dayan 2x2 came with were just the regular Dayan shades. Most of them were crooked, and it had a 3x3 sized logo on the white side. I have since replaced the stickers for the ISO's favorite set Wit 2 cut stickers. They seem to fit on there okay, but you can see how they go right up to the edge of the plastic, so they could be cut a little deeper, so hopefully we'll be seeing some Dayan 2x2 cut stickers in the future. The 50mm Dayan 2x2 is 50mm across, obviously. Compared to a Wit 2, the Dayan is just 1mm smaller, and that 1mm is not noticeable between these two cubes. I honestly can't feel the difference. Compared to a 3x3, you can see the Dayan 2x2 is about 2 2/3 cubies high. The size is very good, and lockups caused by your fingers getting in the way don't really happen. The pieces of the 50mm Dayan 2x2, also known as the Dayan Zanchi 2x2, as you would expect, are the same as a regular Zanchi, more specifically the 42mm Zanchi. The airy hollow sound that I talked about in the turning section of my review is caused by just the openness of this corner. The edges look exactly the same as a regular Zanchi. This is the 42mm Zanchi, except that it's been cut down so that the corners can pass over the edges. Now, in case you didn't know, for any even layer cube to work, it must have the internal mechanism of the odd layer cube just above it. So for the 2x2 it's the 3x3, for the 4x4 it's the 5x5, and for the 6x6 it's the 7x7, and so on and so forth. But a problem arises if you put a 3x3 inside of a 2x2 in this case. You would completely lose control of the middle layer that is in there. Let's imagine this is the internal mechanism of a 2x2. If this middle layer was to get out of alignment, you would not be able to turn the cube at all. So how do you fix this? There are many different ways to do this, but the way Dayan has come up with is to put these peg-like things on the edges, and there are actually 3 of these around one corner. This effectively turns a 3x3 into a 2x2, disregarding all of the remaining edges, but you don't even see those in a 2x2, so that fixes the problem. So overall, the 50mm Dayan 2x2 is an amazing puzzle. It turns fantastically, corner cuts amazingly, rarely pops, doesn't lock up, is a good size, but the stickers really need replacing. With the right lubing, tensioning, and stickering, this can become the perfect 2x2, except for the price. For a lot of people, $16 is just way too much for a 2x2. If you don't have the money and you're okay with your width 2, I'd hold out on this cube until the price lowers. But if you're really into 2x2 and the width 2 just doesn't cut it, you'll definitely want to look into the Dayan 2x2. I was actually going to wait to buy this cube because it was too expensive, but then Phil from the Cubicle allowed me to test this, so thank you so much, Phil. I'd definitely recommend this puzzle if you have the money, so the link to buy it will be down in the description. So that's all I can say on the 50mm Dayan 2x2. Please let me know in the comments what you thought of the interactive review. So thanks for watching, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button down there to show your support. It really helps me out a lot and helps this video get seen. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching. See ya!